And hello, welcome to Stress Relief Yoga. While it's a gentle yoga class, it's also involves some movements a little bit beyond gentle. So if anything ever seems to be too much for you, hurts your joints, your body, because I can't see you, you have to say yes to your own body, what you can and can't do. And remember, it's not about the pose, it's not about the appearance. It's about the feeling you get moving and about the breathing. Let me just adjust our camera. So today we're going to start with the box breath, the square breath, or also called 4-point breath, although we can do it with a count of 5. And I think we'll do it with a count of 5 today. Navy SEALs incorporate this breath into their daily workout. And they can hold their breath and they're very fit, but it also is calming. And that's what we use it for as well in yoga. So we're going to close our eyes and we're going to breathe up to my count of 5. You're going to hold it for 5. Then you're going to release it through the nose to 5. And then at the base of that breath, hold it again for another count of 5. So thus it makes a square, a box. Open up the hands. Sit as long and tall as you can, pressing the shoulders down, removing any expression from the face. Let's close the eyes. There's nothing we need to see right now. We're inside our bodies and our mind is quiet, and we're going to inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, inhaling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Holding it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhaling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And holding it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll do it once more with you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And hold at the base. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a box breath yourself. Hold it for any length you wish. Just make sure each side of the box is the same length. Because we can regulate our breath, which is otherwise just another reflex that we have, breathing. It's one of the few we can actually control. This controlling of the breath, this box breath, has a psychological flexibility for us. It helps us control our thoughts because you're counting, you're making a figure in your mind, And it also expands the lung field, so that way it helps the heart and the breath. Let's stretch out our hands. Inhale them up. Connect and exhale them down. And again, inhale up. Let's take the head back, looking up at the thumbs, and then follow them all the way down to your lap. Reach up, moving lymph through your body. Stretch the fingers. We're going to bring them down, heart center. And let's set an intention here of being focused. You can choose a different one. So we're going to be focused here, not scattered. And press your wrists to the right as you look to the left. Press them to the left as you look to the right. Open up the hands and flip over, over, over. Let's take the cellular breath. Inhaling up. Stretch out those biceps here. Stretching the triceps. And then bring it up, and we'll take here that long breath. We've made space in our lungs. We're sitting tall. We're going to engage the locks. So open up. Still holding the breath. Lock it in. Thumbs come down. Bring your hands around to your back. Belly lock. Pull it in and up. Finally, come to the pelvic lock and start to bring the top of your head down towards your mat. You don't have to touch the mat. Go where you feel comfortable, but you're holding your breath. When we start to release, we let a little sip out, then another, all the way till you come back up. Take your shoulders to the ears, tension, and then press them down for relaxation. This tells the brain you're tense, you're stressed. This tells the brain you're confident and strong. Hands on the shoulders, let's just loop them around. Once forward and once back. Reach out. Take your head to the side. The arm floats down and the other one expands to fold over. Remember, if you're using a block, you can come and relax onto that block. And then let's turn. So if you're using the block, you tap on your block. Otherwise, you tap on the floor, come back, and open up. Bring the left arm up. Right arm takes the head to the right. Feel this left arm literally floating on the air down. Fingers might be tingling as you touch your block or the ground. Grow tall and come over sideways. Opening up the ribs, making room for all the organs in the right side of the body. And then turning frontwards, tapping down, coming back, and up side to side, coming over and over. Once more to the right and to the left. Keeping the arms moving so that lymph continues to move through the body. Circle around frontwards, circle around backwards. And then bring them up, reach out and come down toward the floor. Once you're there, lengthen your body and bring yourself down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, descend. Imagine that we're in a class together and I am pressing down on the small of your back. So as you come forward, I'm pressing back. So that allows you to help lengthen. So we're pressing, moving forward here. And then bring yourself up. Let's just shake out these legs a little bit. And put the opposite leg front. So normally, many of us have the right one in front, so let's do the left. Conversely, probably if you're left-handed, you might be left all the way, and so your left is your more comfortable one. In that case, you do your right. Bring the arms up. Let's take them in. Take the energy in, and then send it out. Bringing the arms out and up and down. Arms come out. Now fix them there. You've got a stick across your upper back holding your arms. Your arms are on the stick. And we turn to the left. Maybe you feel a little crackle in your back. It shouldn't hurt. Come up, turn to the right. Let's get this one more time. Straighten the arms, strong arms, turn. And come back and turn. Straighten the legs out and shake them. Pull the right knee into the chest and up, in, up, in, up, and step it across. Flex the left leg, the standing leg. Sit up. We're going to do reverse plank here, like reverse table, but reverse plank, we keep the legs straight, and we've got this other leg here to help push up. So you've got your foot pressed down, the heel, you root down and press up. And then come down. Turn to the side. Side plank. Once again, you're going to press down on the side of your leg, press down on the right foot, and let the momentum of this right arm pick you up. Inhale up. And exhale down. Come front, and again, both fingers point front towards your hips, and inhale up. Taking a breath. And exhale down, turning to the side. Inhale up. And exhale down. Reach across. And then come front and shake out the leg. Pulling the left one in and up. In, up, and step across. Sit tall, bring it close in. Fingers point towards the hips behind you, and inhale yourself up. Put yourself down, turn to the side. On the side of your foot, inhale up, pressing up. And come down. Once again, inhale and exhale here, then take a breath. Come back down, come to the side, inhaling up. Exhaling down and reach across to release. And then let's come front. and come onto your knees. So we've put a lot of pressure on the wrists doing those, and that's okay because that helps strengthen them and build bone. When we strengthen muscle, we can also strengthen bone. But let's just take the right wrist around, just stretch. Don't put a lot of weight on it now, you're just stretching it. And then the left. And then flip the hand. For some of us, the thumb stays up. There's tension. It's the fire finger. Just relax it down. And the other way. And then we'll cat-cow here. So check your elbows both looking the same way, either front or at each other. And we'll inhale up and round it to exhale. And inhale. And exhale. And inhale up. Curl the toes under. Tighten the belly. Exhale to downward facing dog. Come right back. Inhaling up. Exhale. Tighten in from the belly. That's where we're coming from. You don't have to arch too much. You're pulling in here and downward facing dog. And again. Inhale. And exhale back. Pedal your feet here. Let the head roll around here, loosening the neck. One of the best ways to do it when there's not the weight of the head hanging on the neck. And then step in with your left foot a little bit so you can lift up that right leg, three-legged dog, as low or high as you feel like doing today. And then step it through your hands and come down onto your left knee. Connect with the earth and inhale your arms up to a back bend. And then exhale down. Bring the knee back. Left leg, cat-cow. Inhale, the head is up, the back is arched. Exhale, you round the back, curl the toes under, and you're in downward facing dog. Step in a little bit with the right leg and lift up the left. Bring it through. Come onto your right knee and inhale the arms up to the back bend. Exhale down. Bring the knees back. Once again, we'll come to downward facing dog. So inhale and exhale round. Curl your toes. You're in downward facing dog. Lift up the right leg. Let's bend it for wild thing. So both hips are on top of each other as you turn to the right. If you want, you can turn that head looking to the left. Maybe you see your foot there. Maybe you can wave to you. And then come front. Step that foot between the hands and come back onto your knee. Reach forward and come up sideways here. Touch the ear. Opens up that area. And then put it down. Open it. You can use your blocks too. Always remember, open the other way. And come down. Now, with this right hand, take it as far off the mat as you. The left hand. Take it as far off the mat as you can. And then open the right. So it gives a little more opening to the back. Let's curl under that back toe and come up here. And then bring yourself down. Bring the arms back. Maybe you felt it in the hip, in the glute as you stretched. Let's do the other side. Inhale and exhale round, coming to downward facing dog. Downward face scorpion, or wild thing as it's called. Lift the leg, bend it, and open the hips. Turn your head to the right, and maybe you see your foot. It's headed towards the right glute. And then step through and bring the knee down. Left hand comes up, bends to touch the ear, and then comes down. Right arm up. And down. Right hand comes to the edge of the mat or beyond, so you can open further. And then you feel that the toes turn under and come up. And down. And then take this front leg and step back, downward facing dog. Pedaling here. Look to your hands. Let's walk up. Bend the knees so you can take a hold of your toes. Get into your view here. Press down on the toenail and straighten your back. Flat back here. Legs can be bent or straight. Elbows are out and come back down. Once again, inhale up. Flat back. Release the toes, hands to the hips, and bring yourself up. And we're ready to stand in mountain pose. Feel the feet. You can make them into a little rectangle. You can feel all the corners of the feet. So rock a little bit back and forth there. Stretch out the fingers. And then simply stand. Cross right wrist over left. Bring the hands together. And take them out. And in and down. Left over right. So we stretch both sides of the arms of the hands. In. Take them in. Elbows down. Take them out. Back in and down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Temple mudra. Fingers are pointing upwards and come over to the right. Give a little tug. Come back up. Over to the left. And a little tug. Back bend. And a halfway swan dive. Flip the hands up and down. Up, down, and come back up. And down. Take your energy into yourself. Fingers point in and then send it out to others. Open the arms. Lift up the external energy to make it your prana as your fingers touch, and bring it down. Coming into chair pose. Let me see, maybe I'll do it this way. So inhale and exhale to the squat. Once more. Inhale and exhale. Take the right leg back to high crescent, but still stay on that left foot for your balance, because you're going to lift the back leg into eagle. So staying there, Left leg is firm. Bring the right one around. Oops, into your eagle pose. Single or double wrap. And then release back and open to warrior two. Reverse your warrior and come to side angle, no touching. Reverse the warrior and come to side angle. Coming back, arms up, feet together. Let's take the other side, and I'll be facing front. Inhale, exhale into chair. Check your knees, check your feet. Go a little lower than you did that last time. And then inhale up, and exhale into chair. Step back, high crescent. Ready to lift it, bring it around to keep bend, eagle. Taking it back to open to warrior two. Check your legs, your alignment, it should be right. And then reverse and flow over. Reverse and flow over. Come back. Head towards the front. And bring your back leg up. So we're going to do that and then add on triangle. I'll face this way for the first leg, the right one. Into chair. Inhale and exhale. Step back, right leg. Be on the ball of that foot. If you can pull the heel up onto the ball, that's perfect. And lift it. Eagle. Your eagle can also be with the toe on the ground. Release, warrior two. And reverse. So, eagle. The body is warming. The breath is steady, and come back to warrior two. Lift up on the ball of the foot and put it down. Straighten that left leg. Lift up the toes. And then press them down. And as they press down, start to move forward. So you're coming into your triangle. One arm down. One arm up, and you're looking up at that right hand. Press back. If you have a wall, it'd be great if you're against it because you can feel yourself in the exact right position. And maybe turn your head to look down at the foot. And then look back up at your hand. Let's bend that front leg, come back to the warrior two. And as before, turn to warrior one and step. Release any tension in your body. And go the other way. Inhale. Exhale. Left leg comes back. Eagle. Warrior two. Reverse. And side angle. This part's a flow because you're not touching. And reverse. Onto the ball of the foot. Press down. Straighten the leg onto the heel. As you put this foot down, start to move forward into your triangle. If you need more space, just widen your legs. Come on down. Each side feels different. Get that arm up, maybe look up at it, and then turn your gaze to your foot. And then back up, down, and up. Bend the knee to return to warrior two. And then to warrior one. And step forward. So let's go back down to downward facing dog. By inhaling up, swan dive. Down to the ground, head is down. Come up, flat back. Press your hands down and step your legs back. Head drops. Come up on the balls of your feet and take both heels to the right. Can you lift your left arm? Come back on the balls of your feet and go to the left. Can you lift your left arm? And down. Let's lift up the right leg. Three-legged dog. Step it through. Come down onto your knee. And then press back towards your heel and bow over this leg. And then come forward into a deep lunge. And back. And forward. Once you're forward, put both hands inside. Curl the back toes under, maybe lift that leg up for lizard pose here. If the knee is up, let's put it down. Put the hands back and come back onto your knees and stretch the hands forward, brow to the mat. Spinal roll, coming forward, elbows back into baby cobra. Pressing back. Spinal roll. Into cobra, straightening the arms, curling the toes under. Can we lift to upward facing dog? So you're going to get your thighs up and press those hips back, downward facing dog. Taking 2 breaths. Left leg lifts up and steps forward, coming down onto the right knee, unfolding the toes and pressing back. And then coming forward and press back. And forward. Both hands come in. Curl the toes under, maybe lift that back leg. And then put it down. Bring both knees together. Let's take our hands back to the heels and come into child's pose. Coming out of that rest, I wanted to show you something you can do to open up your spine with your 2 blocks if you have it. And so what we do is we make a T out of the blocks. And this is good opening up the back. So it would be a T. This one is for the head, and this one is for the spine. Do it sideways. After a while, you know pretty much where it would be comfortable, but you're able to wiggle this here. So this is going to be right about there, hopefully. right in the middle. Come up almost close to it. If you have wider blocks, it feels probably better even. So come on down and then arrange this one so that your head is comfortable on it and you've got a nice lifted opening to your body here, which makes it wonderful for you to expand your chest and do your breath work of breathing in and breathing out. Coming out of it, use your elbows, use your knees to pick yourself up. I had also mentioned using the bolster, and I want to show that. You've got one of those that has multiple uses. And it works the same way as the blocks. You have it down, and this is something you can buy online or TJ Maxx or that under $5 store. A lot of places have it, and you don't need the most expensive one. And if you've got this size bolster even at home for some kind of sofa or something, you could use it, but this has a good consistency, and that's its advantage. Mine has a white cat fur on it because my cat loves it, so I have to hide it. So sit up right against it, and then bring yourself down, head is down. Open the arms. Breathing here. Yeah, I don't want to take too much time doing that because if you're watching and you don't have these things, all you're doing is watching me lie on a pillow. So let's come on back onto all fours. Straighten out the right leg and turn to the side. Arm comes up and over the head here. If you can, shift the shoulder over the wrist to pick up this leg. Bend it and reach for the foot and pull it back, opening further. Down and over. Let's try the other side. Stretching out the left. Turn, you're on your shin, left arm comes up. In order to lift that leg, you've got to have the wrist and shoulder in a line. So as you move forward, the foot comes up, keep it flexed. And then bend it, reach for it, pull it back. And then take it down, and we're down. Coming into pigeon. Let's do it by the figure 4. So you bend your left leg in front of you and the right one is back. A Z pose. This is how I look. And make sure you're on all your sits bones so you can roll around a little bit. Reach forward to release the right hip and walk this leg back. It's right under, straight out your hips. And you're looking back, making sure it's in the right place. And then you're in the pigeon pose. I'll turn. Bring the leg around in front and take the other one back. To do that slower, you were first in the Z pose here as you brought your leg forward. Then you sat forward, releasing this so there's air, there's space under there. Hands down for the support and take the leg back. Come back up, drawing your knees together. Let's come onto our backs, getting ready for Shavasana. Bring the knees up, fold them into your body. Take a hold of the feet and open up the legs, rocking back and forth. It's a little bit of a back massage. You're also opening the hips and maintaining your flexibility. You can stretch one leg if you like. Stretch the other leg. Bring the feet together. Set them down. And then ever so gently straighten out your legs so you can come into the final rest of Shavasana. You've worked hard. There's nothing else to do, nothing else to think. Simply inhale and exhale. Oftentimes our thoughts rule our mind. If you think something, you believe it's real, and the stories you tell yourself about yourself are usually worse than what anyone else can do. And if you keep rolling those stories around your mind, eventually you've created your own personal story, and it might not be one that makes you feel good. And so we need to recognize which of our thoughts are positive, which thoughts we need, which ones we can just let go of. And in Shavasana is when you inhale your truths and let go of your falseness. Breathing in and breathing out. Find the comfortable thought that you can live with and accept as you, breathing in and breathing out. Let's take a longer inhale and a deeper exhale. Wiggle those fingers and toes. Pull the knees up. Turn to the left, the cooler, gentler side of the body. And then when you're ready, press down and rise up. Coming back into your seated position. Take your hands to your brow. May you think kind thoughts about yourself. And then to your lips, may you say kind things. And lastly, into your heart, may you feel and love, not just others, but yourself as well. From the divine in me to the divine in you, namaste. So I hope that's what you need today, and I'll see you next time.